20 things school didn't teach you but should have. Most of us spent over a decade in school. We learned algebra, we memorized historical dates, we wrote essays about books we barely remember. But when it comes to real life, many people graduate without learning some of the most important skills they'll ever need. Things like understanding taxes, negotiating a salary, or recognizing misinformation online. These are the kinds of skills that affect your money, decisions, and daily life. So today, we're looking at 20 things school didn't teach you, but probably should have. 20. Basic taxes. Most adults eventually have to file taxes. Yet many students graduate without understanding even the basics. Things like taxable income, tax brackets, deductions and credits. In many countries, tax systems are progressive, meaning higher income is taxed at higher rates, but only on the portion that falls into each bracket. Understanding this simple concept can prevent a lot of confusion later in life. 19. How credit actually works. Credit cards, loans, and credit scores play a huge role in modern life. A good credit score can help you qualify for lower interest rates on loans, apartments, and even insurance. But many people first learn about credit after they've already made costly mistakes, like carrying high-interest balances. Understanding interest, repayment, and credit history early can save thousands of dollars. 18. Negotiation skills. Negotiation isn't just for business deals. People negotiate constantly. Salaries, rent, job offers, and contracts. Studies have shown that people who negotiate salaries early in their careers can earn significantly more over their lifetime. Yet negotiation skills are rarely taught in school. 17. Media literacy. We live in an era where information spreads instantly. But not all information is reliable. Media literacy means understanding how news is produced, how bias can affect reporting, and how algorithms influence what we see online. Without these skills, it becomes much easier for misinformation to spread. 16. Critical thinking. Critical thinking means evaluating information rather than accepting it automatically. It involves asking questions like, what is the evidence? Who is the source? Are there alternative explanations? These skills are essential for making informed decisions, but they're often less emphasized than memorizing facts. 15. Budgeting. Budgeting is one of the most powerful tools for managing money. It simply means tracking income and expenses to make sure spending aligns with financial goals. Many adults struggle financially not because they earn too little, but because they never learned how to manage what they earn. 14. Understanding interest. Interest can either work against you or for you. High-interest debt can grow rapidly over time. But compound interest can also grow savings and investments significantly. Even small contributions invested over decades can grow into large amounts due to compounding. 13. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, both your own and others. Research has linked emotional intelligence to better leadership, relationships, and workplace success. Yet emotional skills are rarely formally taught in school. 12. How to evaluate sources. Not all sources of information are equal. Learning how to check sources, including looking at author credentials, citations, and supporting evidence, is crucial for understanding complex topics. This skill has become even more important in the digital age. 11. Time management. Many students complete assignments with deadlines set by teachers. But adult life often requires self-managed deadlines. Time management involves prioritizing tasks, planning schedules, and avoiding procrastination. Without it, productivity and stress levels can suffer. 10. How advertising influences you. Advertising uses psychology to influence behavior. Techniques include emotional appeals, scarcity limited time offer, and social proof everyone is buying this. Understanding these tactics helps people make more informed purchasing decisions. 9. Basic legal knowledge. Many people sign contracts without fully understanding them. Basic legal knowledge, like knowing the importance of reading agreements and understanding terms, can prevent serious problems. Even small details in contracts can have long-term consequences. 8. Networking. Opportunities often come through relationships and connections. Networking isn't about using people. It's about building genuine professional relationships over time. Yet many people enter the workforce without ever learning how networking works. 7. Stress management. Stress is a normal part of life. But without healthy coping strategies, it can affect both mental and physical health. Techniques like exercise, relaxation, and mindfulness have been shown to reduce stress levels. Learning these skills early can make a big difference. 6. Digital privacy. Many people share personal data online without realizing how it may be used. Understanding things like data tracking, privacy settings, and digital footprints is becoming increasingly important in a connected world. 5. Basic investing. Investing allows money to grow over time through assets like stocks, bonds, or index funds. Historically, long-term investing in diversified markets has helped many people build wealth. Yet many adults feel intimidated by investing simply because they were never introduced to it. For how to handle failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life. But schools often focus heavily on grades and success. Learning how to analyze mistakes, adapt, and try again is one of the most valuable life skills. Many successful people credit failure as an important part of their growth. 3. Communication skills. Clear communication affects almost every aspect of life. This includes expressing ideas clearly, active listening, and resolving disagreements respectfully. Strong communication skills are consistently ranked among the most important workplace abilities. 2. How to spot logical fallacies. Logical fallacies are flawed arguments that sound convincing but aren't logically sound. Examples include strawman arguments, false dilemmas, and appeals to emotion. Recognizing these patterns helps people evaluate debates and arguments more effectively. 1. How to learn new skills. Perhaps the most important skill of all is learning how to learn. In a world where technology and industries constantly change, the ability to adapt and learn new skills quickly is essential. People who continue learning throughout their lives tend to remain more adaptable and resilient. School teaches many important subjects, but real life requires skills that go far beyond textbooks and exams. Things like understanding money, evaluating information, and managing stress. These skills affect your career, finances, and daily decisions. And while they might not have been part of the curriculum, they're skills anyone can start learning at any time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.